generate between 1,000 to 2,000 high quality leads weekly using TikTok influencers. And if you follow everything I will show you, if you implement everything I will teach you in this class correctly, you will never have to lose money to ads or waste money on lead gen expert. I'll promise you thousands and thousands of leads. By the end of the day, after making payment to them, they will not deliver on their promise. Okay, now I'm guessing that this is not going to be the first time we are going to be attending a webinar on lead generation, and I'm assuming that probably or perhaps you've lost so much money to ads, or you spent money with lead gen expert that didn't get you result. So therefore, you've concluded that you are giving up on ever running ads again. You are on the verge of giving up on your affiliate marketing business, on your e-com business, on your internet marketing business, just because you can't generate high quality leads. If you're in that position right now, I want to promise you that this web class will save you from ever worrying about lead gen problems again. It is going to save you of your woes. Okay, my goal from this web class is to one, show you how to generate 1,000 high quality leads weekly without breaking the bank. So you don't have to spend too much to generate high quality leads. That's the first time I'm going to be showing you. Then my second goal with this web class is to walk you through step by step how to use TikTok influencers to generate at least 100 sales of your product every month. So while I'm going to show you how to generate thousands of leads, I'm also going to show you how to convert those leads into paying customer. So before we get into the gist of the discussion, because you are probably thinking, okay, this technique you want to show me, this framework, this strategy you want to show me, has it worked for people before? Has it been proven to deliver results? And I'm here to tell you that, see, tons of people, hundreds of people have benefited from this framework I want to show you, and here are some of them. So if you look here, this is a screenshot of a tweet from someone that implemented what I'll show you here. And according to him, he said, in less than 24 hours, I generated about 1,000 leads with just 10K and made 7 sales in 10 days. My DM is currently like a forest up in flames. Thank you, Simply Benson, for your TikTok influencer marketing blueprint. I hope you can read the tweet here. So here's another one. So he said, Moody is saying, I've been able to pull up 700 leads from my IG influencer with just 15K. You can see they are generating two things is happening there. They are generating tons of leads without spending much. The first person here spent 10K to generate 1,000 leads. Here, Moody spent 15K to generate 700 leads. So according to him, I've been able to pull up 700 leads from my IG influencer with just 15K within 24 hours of setting up the ads and not even up to 1K yet. So these are words from people that have implemented what I'm about to show you, and they've generated amazing results from it. So let me show you a few more so you can really see that okay, this works. Here we have Cosmos saying, I generated 800 leads with just 12,000 naira and I made over 20 sales in just 2 weeks. My DM is on fire, please. So the people are really putting this framework, this strategy, they are putting it to work and they are generating massive number of leads, amazing results with it. So let's look at Prince of Marketing here. He said, and this is someone that won a sales challenge. He won a 400 sales challenge by using the strategy I'm about to show you. There's another person here. He said, I received my 375K cash prize from the sales challenge I won in 60 days, and I still made over $135. All thanks to my boss Benson for providing the TikTok influencer marketing blueprint. So the strategy I want to show you here has been proven to work. Either you just want to be generating leads consistently, you want to be making sales consistently, or even if you have a sales challenge you need to meet up in few days from now, you can use this strategy to achieve that goal. Okay, I would have gone ahead to show you tons of people celebrating this strategy, but I don't want to take too much of your time. So, who am I and why should you listen to me? My name is Benson, as this is me, as you can see here, and this is my profile on Twitter where I'm sharing what I know about using TikTok to generate leads. And so far, I've been able to build a following of 8,000 people just by sharing my message. As you can see, people are receptive to the message, that's why they are following me. And if you check up my profile yourself, you'll find a lot of amazing tweets. that you can learn from. Okay, that's that about me. Don't let me spend too much time on that, and let's get right into the strategy I want to show you. So here is it: how to generate high quality leads using TikTok influencer. This involves three steps, and step one here is to approach a TikTok influencer for a deal. Let's start with who is an influencer. An influencer is a creator on any social media platform that has built a following of a minimum of 10K followers. So anybody with 10K followers and above can be considered an influencer. Okay, so basically we can say TikTok influencer is a creator on TikTok that has a following of 10,000 and above. Find somebody that falls into this category. Here's an example. You find somebody like that. How do you get them? There are a couple of ways you can do that. One is to log on your TikTok app, scroll through your TikTok feed. You will see based on the suggestions or based on the feed videos on your feed, you can get influencers by just checking your feed. The second way of getting influencers is to ask a friend. You can ask people, you can ask your WhatsApp status, do you know any TikTok creator that has above 10K followers? I have a job for them. That was pretty much how I got my first influencer. The other way of getting influencers is using keywords. Keywords, for example, you can search for get ready with me videos in Nigeria. You can search for keywords like vlogging Nigeria. You can search for keywords like okay, relationship videos Nigeria. I'm talking of searching using keywords to search on TikTok right now. You search for these keywords, they're going to get you some creators in those niche and you can talk to those creators. So let's say you have a product and you are willing to sell the product to stay at home moms. You can search for stay at home moms Nigeria. So you see creators talking to people or you see creators and influencers that have built a following around that niche you are searching for. This is how you can get influencers. And how we can get influencer, which is going to be the last one I'll discuss here, is by using other social media platform. You can go on TikTok, you can go on IG, you can go on Twitter. You see blogs posting content from TikTok. When you see videos like this, you can check for who the creator is, identify the creator, and you can go back to TikTok to have a conversation with the influencer. Basically, when you approach an influencer, you approach them for a collaborative deal. The details of the deal doesn't go beyond I have a product doing XYZ. I have a product that teach people copywriting, for example, and I want you to create a video talking about the benefit of copywriting, why people should start copywriting, and how they can start copywriting by buying this X course, by buying this my course. So this is just like a conversation I'm having with an influencer. So the influencer, when you talk to the influencer, they'll give you a quote of how much they want to charge. This influencer is telling me that I should pay 20,000 naira for a video. I negotiated, and at the end of the day, I think we negotiated to about 10K at the end of the day. You understand? So okay, I negotiated for paying twice. So I told the influencer that okay, I'm ready to pay 20,000 naira for this ad. But what's going to happen is that I'll pay you 10,000 naira now, and after you are done with my job, I will pay the remaining 10,000 naira. And this is something I really encourage so that you don't get scammed by influencers. You are not put in a position to start running after influencers because Nigerians can be notorious. Once you made the full payment upfront, they might be unwilling to complete your job. But when you only paid half and you have balance to give them, they will have the ginger, they will be motivated to complete your job so they can get the balance. So approaching an influencer doesn't go beyond this. Yeah, that is step one. Step two, which is you collaborate with the influencer to create a video talking about your product. Let's say you've used any of the previous approaches I've gave you before previously to get an influencer. You talk to the influencer, get it to the influencer. And majorly what you want to tell the influencer is that I want you to create a video talking about my product. But you don't just do that directly. They don't talk about your product directly. That's why you have an ad script. The script is just to give the influencer an idea of how they should go about talking about your product. So let's say I'm selling something on copywriting. I can't just tell the influencers to start talking about copywriting or why people should start copywriting. I can start from the idea that the economy is bad, dollar is rising. Copywriting is a digital skill you can learn. It's a high income digital skill you can learn and sell to the foreign audience. And if you have a skill like this, you can sell it as high as $1,000 per month, $2,000 per month, earn in dollars and live comfortably, even when the economy is bad and everybody's complaining. You can see. So this is how you present your art script to the influencer. That's just an example. You talk to the influencer, you collaborate with them, they create a video talking about your product. This is like an example, somebody doing that. So they post the video and they will leave here. I hope you can see this. The link to your WhatsApp or maybe to your funnel is going to be on their profile. At the end of the video, the call to action is usually click on the link on my bio to know more, or to click on the link on my bio to get started with copywriting. Click on the link in my bio to know more about affiliate marketing if that is what you are selling. Irrespective of what you are selling, at the end of the day, you are simply going to tell the influencer to put the link to either your WhatsApp, your email marketing funnel, or whatever funnel you are using. You tell the influencer to put it on their bio. You understand? That is that about that. Then the next thing is, once you've done that, step three is simply just for you to sit down and watch your DM filled with torrents of leads. For example, if you are using WhatsApp, this is an example of results from people. So everything here, they are just no contact, coming from TikTok, trying to know more about whatever has been discussed in the video the influencer has posted. Step three is just for you to have your funnel. If you are using a WhatsApp funnel, fine. If you are using an email marketing funnel, that is fine as well. It doesn't matter. But have a funnel, have a way to close them, get them to save your number, send a lead magnet to them. Your lead magnet is going to be what you will use to attract them to your funnel in the first place. The main advantage of TikTok influencer marketing or using TikTok influencers to run ads is that you don't have to worry about shooting videos. The influencer is going to shoot the videos. You don't have to worry about editing videos. The influencer is going to edit the videos. Even coming up with the ad script, you just need to do, let me say, 50% input into it. Because at the end of the day, the influencer knows what is best for their audience. And if they know what they are doing, they will majorly come up with the idea. Your own is just to like fine tune what is going on. So basically, yeah, using TikTok influencers to generate leads is like the easiest way ever to generate leads compared to other lead gen strategies whereby maybe you are talking about Facebook ads, you need to learn about Facebook ads, you need to learn about your ads account can get banned and all of that. Same thing with IG ads and all of that. You are paying a lead gen expert as well. That's a lot of money, and that is if you are going to get result at the end of the day. But when it comes to TikTok influencer marketing, you spend a lot of time on TikTok already, or let me say on social media generally already. Everybody does. So instead of just wasting your time swiping or scrolling aimlessly on TikTok, on IG, you can just use that time to search for influencers. Once you get an influencer, you go into their DM. This can be on Twitter, you can go to their DM on TikTok rather. This can be on TikTok, it can be on IG. Some of them have their mails on their profile. Just find a way to reach out to the influencer, discuss your needs with the influencer, and once you make your payment, the influencer is like going to do 90% of the job for you. You understand? And the good thing about TikTok influencer marketing is that once you see an influencer that is working well for you, you can continue using that influencer like for the rest of your life. So let's say the influencer helped you generate 1,000 leads for just 20,000 naira. So what you just need is sign a monthly retainer with the influencer. Just give the influencer a month, like some amount of money. Let's say every month. So you're giving the influencer like 50K, 60K, depending on what the agreement is. You pay the influencer and you don't even know the influencer just keep creating videos for you. You don't even need to like talk to them ever again. You just need to like keep track of your funnel and all of that, and you just keep generating leads massively. Okay, so that is basically everything you need to know about TikTok influencer marketing if you are getting started. But at this junction, you are probably asking that okay, what is next? Where do you start from? What do you need? Well, here you can decide to go back and do everything on your own. I've shown you the principles in the previous three steps I walked you through. Those are the principles. You can go back and do it on your own, or If you like, you can allow me to teach you step by step via my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint, okay, which is a blueprint I created so that I can dive deeper. TikTok influencer marketing is not a conversation we can have in less than 30 minutes. We can't have all the details in less than 30 minutes. I can only show you the little I can in a few minutes. But if you want a full breakdown of how it works, the processes involved, definitely you need to spend more time with me and I need to spend more time with you. If you are up for that, no problem. I'm willing to show you, I'm willing to spend time with you step by step, showing you how to generate leads using TikTok influencers via my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint. So if you are thinking that, okay, what does this blueprint contain and how does it work? Okay, so the my blueprint, my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint is a pre-recorded course. You have access to videos, modules. The mode of teaching is just like what we have here. Slides. You have me talking about the slide, and you get assignment and notes from me if need be, or when it is necessary. So the first thing you're going to be getting from my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint is what I call the perfect TikTok influencer identification lens. For example, now if you go on TikTok right now, you are going to see a lot of creators, comedians, skit makers, presenters, pranksters. Like you are going to see a lot of TikTok creators. The question now is, who are you supposed to run ads with, or who is best fit for running ads? These are questions I get from a lot of people because if you go on TikTok right now, in less than ten minutes, you can see about 100 creators. You can see about 50 creators. It depends on like the frequency at which you are swiping. But my perfect TikTok influencer education lens is going to help you identify the influencer that are good for you, for your product, for the specific product. So don't pick an influencer that is not good for your niche. You understand? These are things you need to understand, and I'll walk you through that. My perfect TikTok influencer identification lens. Then the second thing you're going to get is what I call the TikTok influencer negotiation script. When you get an influencer, what do you tell them? How do you negotiate with them? The truth is that when you approach most of these influencers, they are going to quote high figures for you. And you can try this yourself. Right now, go on TikTok, talk to an influencer, and they will probably tell you that they are charging 100K, 150K. But at the end of the day, if you know how to negotiate with them, if you know how to get into their head, you can beat that 100K price to 20,000 naira. And that is basically what I'm going to show you here. The negotiation script is going to teach you how to negotiate with TikTok influencers so they don't charge you more than is necessary. Then the third thing you are going to get is what I call the TikTok campaign video guide. The TikTok campaign video guide is basically how do you structure your videos with the influencer. I was giving an example of a script before, what how the influencer could sell a copywriting course. That's just an example. So your niche might be different and you will need more ideas on how should the influencer structure your video so that it can perform optimally well. My TikTok campaign video guide is going to show you how to do just that. Then we have the TikTok video launchpad. This contains strategies, let me say principles that you need to follow and the influencer needs to follow as well so that when they post your video, it gets a lot of views. And let me tell you this, on TikTok doesn't like they don't like people getting out of their platform. They want their users to always be on their platform. They don't want them to visit any other website. They just want them to be on TikTok. Therefore, anytime you are creating a video on TikTok that is encouraging people to go outside the platform, TikTok usually bury such videos. And in some cases, they might even ban those videos. However, if you know your way through it, the algorithm will not detect that you are trying to take people out of their platform. For example, they frown at some certain keywords. There are some keywords you shouldn't use in your ads on TikTok so that they will not know you are taking people out of their platform. For example, a common one is a lot of people when they are running ads with TikTok influencers, they tell the influencer to say, um, click on the link in my bio to know more. That phrase, or let me say that sentence, if you use as an example, if you use that kind of sentence on TikTok, can easily detect that, oh, this person is taking people out of our platform. But there is a way you can say it There's a way you can tell people to click on the link on their bio without using that specific sentence. And at the end of the day, you get lots of leads and your leads will understand what you're trying to say. But all the details of that is inside my blueprint. And if you get my blueprint, you have that knowledge of how to take people out of platform, how to take people out of TikTok without TikTok detecting that you want to take people out of their platform. That can be tricky, but you get all the gist inside my blueprint. Then for analytics, this simply means I'm going to show you how to convert the leads you are generating from TikTok to sales, to paying customers. See, most of the leads you see on TikTok, they are different from any kind of leads you will ever see on other platforms. And I'll give you a very good distinction between the leads on TikTok and every other platform, and that is um the attention span. People on TikTok have low attention span, the lowest on any social media platform. For example, on platform like Facebook, Twitter, and other, people still read long text, they watch long videos. But on TikTok, short videos. So these people have short attention span. Therefore, if you are going to convert them into customers after being your leads, if you want to convert them into customers, you cannot do it the usual way you are converting before. You have to do it in a very special way, and that is what I'm going to be showing you in the phonetics, how to convert TikTok leads into paying customers. Then the last thing you get from my blueprint, if I go to the next slide, is what I call my influencers spreadsheet list. So I have a list of influencers because I don't once you get my blueprint, I don't want you to waste your time. I have a list of influencers, about 100 of them, that some of them I've worked with them, and some of them that I see that okay, these influencers are good for you to run ads with. So I'm going to give this spreadsheet to you. So when you get my blueprint, you don't need to search for influencers. Just get in the blueprint, pick an influencer, then talk to the influencer and have your ads running. So if you look at everything here, the value of the education lens is 50,000 naira. The value of the script is 20K. The value, like I'm bringing in massive value here, and they are worth more than 100,000 naira. But of course, price review, I'm not going to charge you 100,000 naira for TikTok influencer marketing to teach you that, even though it is worth more than that. Because see, look at it. If what I can help you achieve is to make an extra 100K this month, what is that going to mean to you? And you can always repeat the process every month, each month, and make more. The blueprint usually is selling for 50,000 naira, but right now I'm bringing it down to a discount fee of 20,000 naira. So with 20,000 naira, you can get all the benefits, enroll for my TikTok influencer marketing blueprint, and start generating massive number of leads every week using TikTok influencers. If you want to do that right now, you can visit this URL here, tinyurl.com// TikTok marketing blueprint, or you just send me a DM, or wherever you get this video from, just talk to the person and they can forward this URL to you. Okay, and I'm going to leave the link to this URL on the video. Okay, so like I said in the beginning, you have two choices. You can decide to implement on your own and do it with me. But if you are deciding to learn from me, to have me walk you through this step by step, there is a huge benefit to it. And that huge benefit is that you have a community of other TikTok influencer marketers that will help you achieve results quicker. If you look at this, is my Telegram support community, and we have over 400 people in the community right now. So over 400 people cannot be wrong. You have people that have done like massive number of leads on TikTok. You are not just going to be learning from me, you are going to be learning from some of my previous students, and you can see the messages we've had, like the previous messages we've had since like about a year ago, and all the webinars that have been held, the replays are there. So you are not, you just have everything you need to make this work for you, to avoid making mistakes is there. If you are part of this amazing community, I can assure you that you will not lose money on ads, you will not lose money on influencers, and you have people to guide you at every stage. If you have questions, just come to the group and ask, or just come to my DM and ask me personally. So you have no problem with the community. And there's a money back guarantee if you are not satisfied with what you are got in the blueprint, no problem. You can reach out to me and you have if like a full money back guarantee. Like I said, right now you can get the blueprint for a fee at 20,000 naira. You visit tinyurl.com forward slash TikTok marketing blueprint. You can just write this down on your phone, or you can write this down somewhere on your notepad, or simply talk to the person that sent this video to you to provide you with the link to getting the blueprint. And as you can see here, these are reviews from my customers, from my students. You can see I have 4.61. Nobody can, you know, I might not have 5.0, five-star review, but 4.61 is pretty high too. Because some people are saying, okay, people have different opinions. But if you want to view the reviews yourself, you want to see what people are saying about this course, just visit this URL. You will see reviews from people, and you can even see the course modules, what the details of the course modules there as well. So for 20,000 naira, you can start generating massive number of leads using TikTok influencers. So that will be the end of our webinar. If you have any question, you can reach out to me. I can't wait to have you inside the class, and I promise to make it worthwhile for you.